Go over my business. I check my phone again. I see that she has replied again to herself because ain't no back and forth. So she's going forth on forth.
The truth.
Good morning, good morning. Whew. So, hello my lovelies. I'm Born Magnificent. So are you. I have roasted 3 sweet potatoes. I have cleaned my cuisine, except the floor, but the cabinets, not the cabinets, the countertops are good to go. Going to meal prep. I don't know how much of that I'm actually going to show you, but I just show you the final result. I'm going to try to make a vegan-ish seafood bake. The only reason it's vegan-ish is because I'm using chicken broth. Other than that, everything is going to be vegetables. So basically, I'm going to make the rice. I don't know if I want to make the rice the Japanese way because I'm using long grain. I'm not actually using sushi rice. I'm going to use the rice that I have. And then I'm going to take hearts of palm because I done seen Tabitha Brown and how she done concocted these the hearts of palm to look like crab legs. So I'm going to try to flavor it as such. And then I have tofu that was frozen and defrosted. So I'm going to, actually I should have frozen it twice. I usually like freezing it twice, but one shall suffice. So I'm going to drain this, squeeze out the moisture, and then put it in some chicken broth. Let it sop up all the chicken broth. When I tell you, that's the way to make tofu. If you don't like tofu, get firm or extra firm, okay? That gives it the more texture. Freeze it, take it out. Possibly if you have more time, freeze it again, take it out. And then squeeze out the moisture, put whatever seasoning marinade you would like. It's gonna sop it up in the crevices that the icicles left, right? And then you can coat it in some cornstarch and then fry it or do whatever you wanna do with it. And it comes out delectable, I promise you, I promise you. Cause over here, we don't like nasty food, okay? We don't be putting stuff in our mouths just because it's healthy. Except that jus that I did. Other than that, it has to be flavorful. It got to be busting for me to want to eat it. I mean, I feel like the people who got COVID and lost their sense of taste, I feel like y'all should be the most healthiest people in the world. Because if you can't taste nothing, ain't no point in eating all these fattening, sugary, unhealthy foods. You should just be eating plain Jane. Your cholesterol, all your labs should be impeccable. Cause God took away taste from you. So now food is fuel for you. So I'm going to start preparing that. So that way I can stop buying food. I can stop ordering DoorDash. Stop spending all these extra fees, all these extra tips. I can tip my damn self into my savings. So yeah, I'll check back in later. So basically using a older to-go container, if I could speak it to English, crumbled up my tofu, or actually not crumbled it up, I kind of like pulled it apart. So they're these irregular shapes. You can just cut it if you like. I just put some water in the microwave. It's about almost 2 cups. I'm going to use this 2 cups, but I'm going to season it just right. I'm going to use, I have half of one left. Is it half or is it a quarter? I have half of one left. And then I'm going to put another one, because the directions say, to prepare delicious chicken broth, dissolve 1 chicken flavored bouillon in 2 cups of water. So I'm doing a little less than 2 cups, and I'm doing 1.5, because I want that flavor to be flavoring. So when it's infused, it's infusing. Take a little fourchette. I'm just gonna try to dissolve that in this hot water. So it doesn't need a chicken flavor or a beef flavor or whatever, but this is just what I want. Do what you want. Give it a taste. Yep. Tastes just like ramen noodle. I'm gonna pour this over. A little top one. Actually, I think I can pour all of it in there without it overflow. See, God, we need an overflow. Just not on this. And we're going to cover it. Like so, like that, as Tabitha be saying. In this handy dandy to go container. If I can get these syllables out. And I think I'm gonna let it chill out for at least an hour, if not more. I might let it chill out for a couple hours actually, and then put it in the fridge so it can like really be infused. You can do this up to 25 hours ahead of time, but I feel like you should do this a minimum of 30 minutes to an hour. Like I said, the longer you do it, the better. So yeah, I'm gonna let this cool down here. Find something to eat for breakfast. I might just have, like I said, the sweet potatoes, cut it up, cut it open, put some butter, cinnamon, some sugar. I got 2 more slices of bacon. I can fry that up, crumble that. That might be good. That will be good. That's what I'm finna do. That'll be my breakfast. Actually, I probably need to figure out how I wanna marinate this hearts of palm. Gotta look up that Tabitha Brown recipe. This is what hearts of palm looks like. Is it focusing? Would you focus on? There you go. So this, I'm not gonna use any chicken broth on this. There's just gonna be some spices and whatnot to infuse this with flavor. So the whole shaboing boing is packed with flavor and makes me want to eat it and not just have it sitting in the refrigerator and me thinking about takeout and DoorDash and all that other type of stuff. Saving money. Because I don't care what y'all say. Groceries are still cheaper than eating out. Unless you are eating McDonald's, which I haven't eaten McDonald's in years, you are still saving by eating it. Now I ain't gonna lie, if you trying to make some mac and cheese, like a good old pot mac and cheese, if you trying to make a good old thing of lasagna with some actually quality ingredients, yeah, that's gonna run you. But it's still cheaper than you going out, is all I'm gonna say. So if you don't keep it fancy schmancy, if you just get you some grits or some polenta, which is cornmeal basically, some ziti, right, some beans. That type of stuff is still cheap. Now you're trying to get all these processed stuff, whatever. Now meat is a little bit more, but you can make it do what it do. Get you some good old carbohydrates in your body. Tofu is cheap, and if you season it well, it's delicious. Packed with protein, very good. You just gotta know what you're doing. So if you don't know how to cook, just say that. Quick funny story. I rarely comment on Instagram. I secondly rarely comment on people who are deciding to be negative. Rarely, ever. I felt the urge to correct someone or try to help them down a better path because of what they doing. It ain't it. It's not passing the vibe check. It's not doing any of that. So essentially, I'm just scrolling. It's this girl. She posted a video about, it was like 5 to 7 different designer shoes that she purchased that she regrets purchasing, right? And so I'm just scrolling through the comments because love comments. I love reading people's comments. Usually they're entertaining, they can be insightful. Obviously, with social media, there can also be, unfortunately, a lot of hate in very surprising places, or, you know, just different negativity. So I see this one comment, and basically it's telling a girl that she needs to tell her nail lady to fix her pinky toe, essentially, with a heart emoji, as though the heart emoji is supposed to make everything cool and smooth. And I don't know why this triggered me. I don't know if it was the previous videos from previous comments of just idiots wanting to just spout out and just say anything people feel like they could just say anything to anybody for any reason. Anyway, I comment. Now, I may have been a little petty in my delivery, but that was just the energy that I was in, unfortunately. And I said, I was just like, negative people always feel like they have to open their mouths. I said, did it feel good that it didn't choke you on the way out? I didn't proofread. I just clicked send. So I put my phone down, go about my business. You know, I'm chit chat with y'all. I'm doing other stuff in the kitchen. This person replies, like, why am I being negative to her with my negative comment? So she's saying that she wasn't being negative. She was just paying attention to detail. However, by me accusing her and me saying that she didn't choke, I am being negative. Then she replies again, correcting my grammar. I saw that, didn't reply. I'm like, either you got the message or you didn't. It is what it is. I'm not going back and forth with anybody on the internet. I just wanted to say that she was dead ass wrong. But anyway, go about my business. I check my phone again. I see that she has replied again to herself, because ain't no back and forth. So she's going forth on forth. So basically saying that, oh, I'm sure your nail lady don't do your feet right. Something like that. Something real petty. Now I am busting out laughing, because there's a time difference from the secondary message to the tertiary message, okay? So I'm like, oh, you in your feelings. Oh, you mad, because ain't no, like, I could see if you was hit me back to back, but I don't even understand why you would go back to back to back to back with a person who hasn't replied yet. But you wait, you do your little thing, and then 10 minutes later, basically, you're like, wait a minute, I got more to say. Lesson of the day. Like your grandmammy, well, maybe not your grandmammy, maybe your grandmammy was rough around the edges, who knows? But if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And if you're, particularly if you're unprovoked, now is one thing if you're provoked, and someone want to say something about you, and you aim for the jugular or whatever, hey, I'm not going to say you're wrong, I ain't going to say you're right. But completely unprovoked, you're just deciding to be like, I can say what I want to say. No, boo-boo. No. No. You are a person watching this and you do stuff like that, please look inward and find the reason to why you feel that it is appropriate to try to bring somebody down a peg. Because that's what people like that are doing. You're trying to bring them down a notch, make them not feel like they all that in a bag of chips. You that's what you're trying to do. So why do you feel that you need to do that or have the desire to do that? And if you're looking inward and can't figure out the solution yourself, go to therapy. A lot of y'all need therapy. That's what you need. You need your aura cleanse. You need to be saged down. Touffee on the sage. Get it in your nostrils. Choke it on up to let them demons out. Let them demons up out of your body. But that's all. So I am attempting to crush up some seaweed to give the slightly fishy taste that I'm going for. However, I thought the food processor was going to be my friend in this endeavor. 'Twas not. Had to do most of the work. There is some dust here, but burly. I say burly, I mean burly. And usually people use, I think it's called furikake, to give it that seafood flavor. But I'm sure I've seen people use seaweed too. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't even know if I have a little too much, honestly. Like, I have a feeling in my heart it's gonna be busting. I feel it in my heart, I feel it in my soul. I feel it, feel it, feel it. All I want to do is feel it. Feel it in my soul. It's gonna be delicious. Just feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. I think I gotta really look at her recipe. But I know she put some garlic powder in there. I'm gonna put some onion powder in there. She put Old Bay in there. I don't have Old Bay. So, what is Old Bay? I think Old Bay is with some seasoned salt and some paprika, right? So basically, I'm going to Google what's in Old Bay. Salt, pepper, salt, pepper. Probably put some seasoning salt in there. Maybe a little hit of cayenne, some paprika, and what else I got in there that could go? I wonder if a little cumin will go well with it. I'm not sure. I got a sesame oil packet. And that sesame oil go hard, but I don't want it to overwhelm. So I wonder if I put like a half a packet in there. Then I don't want to change the trajectory of flavors that I want. Because I'm not like necessarily it has to totally be sushi bake for real. Like I said, I might put a little earpiece in this thing. We're just gonna put some seasoning in it. It's going to be good. We're going to put it in the oven. It will be busting. We declare it. I'll come back to y'all once I got this whole marinade and everything like that together, and I've started to marinate the actual palms of hearts, which look like this. And then when you bust that thing open, lips are probably dry as hell. When you bust that thing open, it starts to look like crab meat. You see that? Ooh. Go pray. Celery salt, I ain't got that. Is there celery salt within seasoned salt? No, it's just regular salt. Ain't no celery in here. Anyway, celery salt, ground bay leaves, I have that. Smoked paprika, I have that. Black pepper, I got that. I don't got ground mustard. I might put a little yellow mustard in there, honestly. Yellow mustard goes in more than people think. At least more than I knew it went into. And it's not gonna be busting. Used correctly within the right quantities. Allspice, I don't have that. Cayenne, I do. And there was like a pinch of ground cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg, and a pinch of ground ginger goes into Old Bay. Forgot to come back and show y'all what it was looking like. I don't know if I need to cook it less, but it is seasoned, it is good. But the way it is, I wouldn't mistake it for no crab meat, but it is good. But then again, I could have also cooked it too long. So I added a little bit more color than Miss Tab had put on hers. But mine is going under the oven. Ooh, Jesus, let me flip back. I'm gonna burn that sucker. See what happens when you're not paying attention? Got it. Let's jump back at that speed. I don't know if it's crispy, but I mean, it looked good. I want to show you. It looked good. Can you see it? Can you see it? Bend over. Can you see it? Oh, I ain't trying to mess with the focus. But yeah, so I got my little mayonnaise together. Gonna season that up. That mayonnaise is vegan. I got my rice going. It should be pretty much done. Vamos buter bagala. Paske nou pa kage diya pa dapat. Si diya pat nan men nou bagala pa bon. Yep. Diya fini. Yes, I am. Look at the rice. Look at the rice prior to me fluffing it up. Plus put a little vinegar on there. I don't have rice wine vinegar, but I think regular white vinegar is an approximate good old substitution. Ooh, see, I need to be paying attention. I can't handle cooking show. I burn everything. I gotta I'm still gonna cook up my tofu before I put it in the oven. I'm gonna squeeze out as much moisture as I can without totally crumping it. I don't know if I want to throw some cornstarch on there first to get a little crust, because I'm going to just top it all in sauce. So I don't know. I'll just let y'all know what I do as per usual. Yeah, I've been in the same spot, being Chef Boyardee and whatnot. Look at me rhyming without even trying, though. Like, comment, subscribe. Them hearts of palm is busting. You gotta cook it at the right temp. If you cook it too long, it'll get a little mushy. It takes flavor so well. So I can definitely see you dipping in a good old butter sauce, even if it's a vegan butter sauce. Chef's kiss. So I'm still frying. I'm frying up the last of the tofu. I haven't tasted that yet, but I know it's gonna be busting. The mayonnaise is good. The rice is good. I undersalted the rice. So that way, because I seasoned everything else so well, I didn't want, you know, high cholesterol, high sodium, high blood pressure. That's the word I was looking for. So we're about to assemble. I'm greased. I didn't have sesame oil to grease it. I just greased it with regular butter. And yes, that is the second to final update. The last update will be probably putting, no, I gotta show y'all me putting it in the oven. Before me putting it up, taking it out the oven, and then my plate. Or maybe y'all just see the plate. See, I thought I was recording. Can you focus? Can you focus? Give me some more color. I thought I was recording the whole time. I was not. That sucks. What I was saying, my food is delectable. Did you? I don't know if you saw it or not. Here it is. That's what it looked like. And when I tell you this is going to be a normal staple, like I don't feel like I'm missing out. I don't feel like I need real fish. When I say good job, me, pass it there. Get a little seaweed, like so, like that. This is good. The only thing that's not vegan in here is the chicken broth that I use to marinate the tofu. Everything else, and I use butter to oil my pan, but you just use oil. It's so good. Alright. So I was supposed to post a video, but I got distracted with cooking. So I uploaded it. But actually, oh, that was good. Anyway, I uploaded it, but I didn't check if it had any copyright. And I didn't post it. I got distracted with cooking. But at least I got food for 3 to 4 days. That is good. I mean, I believe I told you what I put in it, how I seasoned it up. If not, maybe I could put something below. But yeah, see, I seasoned it as I please. Like, I saw a recipe, but then I put this and I put this, and then I didn't have this, so I decided to put that type of ordeal. But if you already know how to cook a little bit, definitely season it how you may. It's gonna be good. If you guys want a recipe, because I tell you, this is good, this is good, let me know, and then I'll put the effort towards actually writing it out and giving approximations on the ingredients. So I'm gonna chill. I might not pick you guys back up, probably not. So I want to say good night, adieu, farewell to you and you and you. And I'll catch you on the next one. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Mpati Avant, which I'm sure I did. I'm saying it again. Thank you. Who says? Also, real quick, I almost let the enemy win. Because I was scrolling on the Instagram and freaking Marco's Pizza is doing a BOGO, buy one, get one free. Now, these are regular prices, but I was just like, oh, man, can I pass up a deal? But I made it pass. Because I was just like, 2 large pizzas. By the time, I mean, unless I'm just eating it for every meal, by the time I get to the second pizza, it's not really going to be as desirable. So, and besides the fact that I already started the process of marinating things, opening products, blah, 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 I was like, you're going to end up wasting something. And what you're not going to do is waste some groceries. So, I'm just very happy that I did not let the enemy win, because this is good. Now, if it was slacking, I'd have been like, I should have ordered that pizza. But because it's busting, look at God. Because it is busting, I feel quite vindicated in my decision. My intuition be on it.